Join us as we explore Mallorca, the markets, we do some serious yacht spotting, and I unfortunately end up in hospital, and we meet some beautiful feathered friends on the west coast. I'm Anne-Lill and he's Dean, and between us we got one dream, one Bali 4.6 called Queen Lizzy 2, and a very long to-do list. We're Australian, we probably should have known better, and we're sailing in the Mediterranean anyway. Come along for everything, the good, the chaotic, and the absolutely beautiful. Another day in Puerto Colom, and we're playing the tourists today.
Yeah,
So we're going to a neighbouring city
it's just the two of us. It's quiet again.
and having a look at the markets. And our boat is over there. And here you can see Puerto Colom in the morning. It's nice and quiet. We're now just going over to see if we can get ourselves some transport to get to the neighbouring village, which I can't remember the name of at the moment, but we'll figure it out. Markets in Santorini. Crazy. Sitting down and having a cool drink in a beautiful little cafe just off the market. And some cold, refreshing lemonades and water. That's all we can do in this heat. Just walking home from a shopping trip to Calador. Had to take the bus back. But the last bit of walking is gorgeous. Look at this. I'm finally back on the boat after a 3-night stint at the hospital, and the weather is gorgeous and I've been so looking forward to this. Dean is over here sailing the boat, so we're coming out of Porto Petra and going to Estrench, I hope, staying the night there before we go into my Palma de Mallorca to pick up Pink. And we're going to stay in Palma 2 days because we need to go to the Chandlery, and also I need a new bikini. I lost like 5 kilos these last 2 weeks, so hopefully we'll stay off. The skipper is back in Spain and back in his place, and we've got the sails up. We do have a little bit of engine on, but because the wind is very finicky, but we will see.
With Queen Lizzy beneath this crooked line, from Sydney to the Med and beyond the setting sun, we won't stop sailing till we're finally home. 1 mile at a time, 1 mile at a time, 1 mile at a time.
We saw a dinghy floating, and Dean just jumped on the paddleboard to catch it. So let's hope he can get it back to the boat. It's just floating and we don't know which boat it belongs to, but we will send out a call on channel 16, because as you can see there are plenty of boats in this bay, which is Estrench or Platja Estrench, just outside of Sarapida and La Colonia de Santa Jordi on Mallorca. So he's got it now. Like somebody's coming out to get the dinghy. Hopefully it is somebody that owns it. the guy that came out on his dinghy has no idea who it belongs to either. He's seen it drifting as well. So Dean is paddling back, so we're probably just going to send out a call on channel 16 to see if there's any boats here that's missing a small little dinghy. Looks like it's a little bit of a struggle getting back here now, so it's a good thing the other guy towing the dinghy, because that looks like hard work. Here they come. After much ado, some hard work on the stand-up paddleboard and some help from the very nice gentleman in the dinghy, we got the lost dinghy back and tied up to a boat, sent out a message, and lo and behold, the owner showed up. They hadn't even noticed they lost their dinghy. So she saw the dinghy, came over, jumped in the water and got it. This time it was just a short stop in Palma to pick up a crew, but we did some serious yacht spotting on the way in. Dolphins off the boat like they remind. Well, we have left Palma after picking up our new crew, which is Bianca, our daughter. And Dean is teaching her how to read the chart so she can actually be on the helm and be on watch. She does have a competent crew, so she should be fully able to do that. And we decided to go up the west coast of Mallorca this time. It's wild, it's beautiful, and we're hoping to get into Port Sóller.
Blue horizon days, nothing but the sun and the wind and the waves. Can't you feel it in your bones? This is where.
So we are slowly sailing into Santa Ponsa after a long day on the water. Someone is thoroughly exhausted, and rightfully so. She's been traveling Portugal and Spain, working in surf camps for a couple of months, and can finally relax on the boat with us. We are hoping the anchorage still have some spots for us. That is not always the case this time of year, which is late August.
We're doing 4 knots and 9 knots, true wind speed, no engine. Living the dream.
And it's a nice breeze because it's 30 degrees out. It's hot. And we've got a very nice breeze, and yeah.
Water temperature 27 degrees.
27.1. So we're going to go in one of those little bays and relax for the night.
September blue horizon days, laughing on the water in a golden haze.
So we have finally come into Cala Roja after a long day because everywhere was full. And we got a boat here, not sure if it's a super yacht or a mini cruise ship. We'll figure it out. But look at the surroundings.
Just you and me and the open sea. Trading clocks and calendars for stars, trading miles of motion.
And they're already out in the water.
Salty hair and sun brown skin. Days that feel like they will never end. And when the harbor lights fade out of sight, everything just feels exactly right. Blue horizon days, laughing on the water in a golden haze. Blue horizon days, nothing but the sun and the wind and the waves. Can't you feel it in your bones? This is where we're meant to be.
It's a very quiet morning, Cala Roja. And we're taking a detour back to Puerto de Sóller because we want to have a look at the town. So we're going early to see if anybody that was anchoring there last night are leaving, so we can get a good anchorage. And look at this sea state, it's just gorgeous. So quiet, so peaceful.
Oh, right next to the, in front of their beak.
You think I can have control over that aim? Grab it! Alright, please. Right there. Grab it, right there!
You're definitely
It's behind you.
fishes.
Behind you. You might eat out of your
Go.
hand.
There we go! Okay, we're good assistant. You, here we go. Your friend. See? I really want to cuddle one.
You want to cuddle
I
one?
want to pet one.
Well, keep feeding him all blueberries.
He's right there, look at it! Oh, the fish got it.
Well, just put the bunch out and see what happens.
They will sink, trust me, these boys are not smart.
No, there.
Right in front, buddy! Look, 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 look!
They're not sinking. I can see the blueberry.
There we go.
Fish here. But look how clear the water is. Just put a handful of blueberries out. So we are in Porto de Sóller, and you can see the tram tracks. So we can take the tram up to Sóller proper and explore the town. Very quaint.
See a lady over there.
It's hot, hot and hot.
Okay. Super. Sóller.
From Port Sóller's pretty little harbour, we jumped on the vintage wooden tram. Honestly, one of the most charming rides we've had anywhere in the world. It trundles up through the valley, past lemon trees, old stone farmhouses, and drops you right in the heart of Sóller town. And of course, no visit in any old town is complete without having a look at their church. And it was beautiful. We wandered the squares, found good coffee, and completely lost track of time. Some places just do that to you. And it is hot, believe me. Early morning trip on the west coast of Mallorca. Early morning departure. We have decided to extend our trip today and go all the way up to Alcudia. And of course, the crew member that wanted to go to Alcudia, she's still asleep. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous day. Look at this. Look at the cliffs. The western side of Mallorca is so nice. I can absolutely recommend it, even if you have to plan your anchorages. It is gorgeous. We have arrived at the destination, Puerto de Palma. And what a service, because there's so much Posidonia. So there was a small dinghy that raced out from the shore I couldn't film it because we were too busy trying to anchor. And I actually then checked the sea bottom for us, so you can drop your anchor here, which is fantastic. And here we got the second anchor crew working on raising the chain a little bit. It is really, really nice.
Well, my hat is Australian.
Ah!
Really,
Yes. You been to Australia?
no, my grandfather.
Ah,
But I will go.
yes.
That's nice.
It's not far.
Not that far. I need my sailing boat friend.
Yeah.
Yes. You're waiting your drink, aren't you?
Ask me if you ever get seasick.
What could possibly go wrong?
Now it's a part of my life, the rope.
Pina colada.
Pina colada.
Anna?
Thank you so much. Here we go. Oh, good.
Ooh, that looks good. That looks yummy.
That's it.
This is the amazing strawberry daiquiri.
Ah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we will see you again.
Of course, when you want.
Yes.
Thank them, yeah.
Alcudia's old town is one of Mallorca's finest secrets. Roman ruins, medieval walls still standing after 700 years, and cobbled streets that lead you somewhere beautiful at every turn. History you can actually walk through, and nothing like the Alcudia the tourists see along the seaside. We didn't film much here because we just wanted to enjoy the quietness of the town and walking around enjoying our day. And we're saying goodbye to Alcudia. So port to Alcudia, very nice but very, very touristy. Walk 20 minutes to the old Alcudia town and it's gorgeous. So my tip is skip the port, get yourself into the old town and enjoy. Not much wind, but another beautiful day. We have arrived at Cala Agula and it's
Yeah,
heaven.
toys.
Look at the water.
First thing fun.
Well, you got both paddle boards there, don't you?
So unbelievably graceful.
So where's the expedition going to?
Yonder.
I don't know. Somewhere.
Somewhere. Okay, I'll see you later then. Bye.
Right.
On our way to Puerto Colón, where we have a buoy. And we actually get good sailing weather today. We got the Coat Zero up. And we're doing 6.3 knots. Fantastic day for sailing. Preparations are on the way to leave Anne-Lill. We got new crew on board. Ben and Laura.
Hello!
And we're gonna get out of this very hot space. It's hot here.
Is it cooler on the? Let's see.
A little bit of an unexpected anchorage. Have no clue where we are. I'll figure that one out later. But there was some bad weather coming in, so we decided to be safe. We have anchored up on about 10 meters. And there's a really nice fixer-upper at land, on land here we could buy. So we've been in Palma for a couple of hours to pick up some stuff as you do when you're sailing. Coming back, and of course there's somebody anchored straight on top of our chain. So we will see when that little boat is going to raise their anchor, how that's going to go. Hopefully they won't pick up our anchor and chain, but we will see. And this anchorage is nice, very full of boats. It's like everywhere. And let's see what happens. Hopefully everything goes okay. Something is happening. Don't know what yet. And they got it off without fouling ours. Well, after a very exciting morning, making sure our anchor chain wasn't fouled, we could finally leave and set course for Puerto Petro. And Puerto Petro is actually one of our favorite spots in Mallorca. Beautiful little fishing village with a beautiful harbour. But of course, even though we want to relax and go swimming, there are always boat jobs to do. Just gonna have a little bit of snack time, boat style.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Beer's finished.
With our friends Ben and Laura as crew, we are leaving Puerto Petro for Puerto Colom again. A little bit of a rough sea today, as you can see, but luckily it's just about an hour to go to Puerto Colom. And it wasn't long before we saw the coastline open up and Puerto Colom coming into view. It's a beautiful little harbour, really tucked in, almost hidden. But getting in was a different story today. The wind had picked up properly by then, and we decided to take a mooring ball rather than anchor. Good call in theory. In practice, with that much wind pushing us around, it was a little bit entertaining. The port clearly had an eye on us though, because they sent out a dinghy to give us a hand, which we were very grateful for. Exactly the kind of help you don't know you need until you really, really need it. This was also Ben's first time picking up a mooring ball, and honestly he handled it brilliantly. Calm, focused, got the line on the first approach. We were all quietly impressed. And once we were settled in, the lines were secure, we lowered the dinghy, and Puerto Colom immediately started making it up to us. This place has proper food, the kind you walk away from feeling like you made a very good decision. We found a spot on the waterfront, ordered something cold, and just sat with it for a while. After a day like this, that's what you've earned. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate your support.